Hey, everybody, we are back. Dave and Joe Liberty Stand. This is my buddy Dave, and I'm Joe. Yeah. So anyway, we're going to talk about. I'm going to throw it over here. Pitch to Dave. Name your poison.
Yeah, I thought that would.
That's the name of the video, but should I tell him the whole story?
Tell him what that refers to.
Okay, what that refers to, we're saying, which New York liberal progressive are you going to vote for?
Oh boy, I can't wait because one of them's so much better than the other one.
Yeah, because one's not a politician, right?
Well, they're worse. I mean, I don't know which is worse.
Neither of them are.
Is the
one was a wife of a former president?
Is the non-politician that buys the politicians to run their business, to do favors for him to get his business done, or the politicians that sell themselves to people like this guy to be able to do that and then get their support?
Right.
I don't know.
So the thing, I don't know. We didn't talk about this, but that report that came out the other day that said that Trump has like set 3,500 court cases out against him, or what? Did you see that headline?
Oh, I'm sure he does.
Yeah,
I haven't
they said
it
was the headline was like unprecedented presidential nomination has 3,500.
I would have to look into that. I don't even know that that's fair. I would think somebody in his business that does his business. I'm trying to be fair here because I am not. If you couldn't tell by previous shows and what I'm about to say on this one. I am not a Trump supporter, but I do want to be fair. I think anybody that does what he does on the scale he does it in probably has a hell of a lot of lawsuits and stuff like that going on.
And that's that, but they made it sound like
that's par for the course.
They kind of twisted it. I mean, yeah, that's maybe true, but yet, there's a reason. Like you said, he's in business, and so he's like you said, he's done a lot of business.
Right.
But, I don't know. I mean, it's just like, can you trust anybody?
Just as much in Washington as...
Right, exactly.
Right.
That's the thing. It's like, you can't trust...
This guy has no problem with large government, big government, huge government, and I'll tell you why. Because hey, that was my first, I'll tell
you
why.
He's part of the system. Is it?
Yeah,
is that your saying?
That's usually my thing there.
Okay.
And I'll tell you why. Because that's what he's known his whole life. That's how he's 69 years old. Unless he recently had a birthday, he's still 69 years old. And his whole life. And he got started in this. I mean, his dad was in the real estate business. So he's known as you learn to work the politicians.
With the system, yeah.
And with the system.
But if it wasn't broken, maybe he wouldn't have to work as hard.
And
I don't know.
He thinks in his mind, which basically is wrong. If you okay, does he make way more than me? Hell's yeah. Hey, I mean, he makes way more.
Not even comparison.
But he is not the great businessman everybody thinks he is. He just buys off politicians. I mean, and others do as well. But he could have I'm not going to go into this. It's not an anti-Trump thing. It's an anti-Trump
nomination
/ Hillary thing. Because neither one of them get my vote. We've been through this before. But basically, like Joe said, the original title, but it's too long, is which New York liberal progressive candidate are you going to vote for president? They're both the same thing.
What's going on with the what do they call that? The other party, the
Libertarian.
Yes, that's what I was thinking. Liberal.
Liked a guy a lot that was in that party.
Libertarian.
His name was Austin Peterson.
What happened?
Well, he's only 35 years old. And
you liked him a lot, but why do you act like it's past tense?
They had their convention last weekend.
And what happened?
Memorial Weekend. This Gary, I forget his last name. Gary somebody was the New Mexico governor for a while. He won. He's batshit crazy. I wouldn't vote for him.
Seriously?
I wouldn't vote for him with your vote.
Sad. That is sad. I didn't know that.
I got nobody now.
Wow. So why is he just as...
Well, okay, let's put it this way. Libertarians are supposed to be damn near anarchists. They're supposed to be the freedom's keeper of freedom. I mean, they're supposed to, believe... We shouldn't even go to war unless we've directly been attacked. I mean...
Okay.
We shouldn't... They're supposed to be, hands off everything.
Okay. Just U.S.
Not only that, but even and I'm saying I'm a constitutionalist, but I think they're more anarchists. I don't even think they believe in the Constitution, what the Constitution grants to do.
Really?
And
what's anarchist?
But no, I'm just setting up what a libertarian is supposed to be. Somewhere in that area. I may be wrong, and please tell me where I'm wrong. I'm not claiming to know everything. If I would be glad to correct this on another show if you guys tell me where I'm off track on this.
Yeah.
And please remember sarcasm and exaggeration are in order here with my speech. But this guy's saying he was in a debate or was asked, well, the whole thing about the baker that had to make the cake was forced legally to say, hey, you're going to be fined if you don't make this cake for this Christian baker that didn't believe in making the gay cake for the
wedding.
The wedding. He's like, look, man, I'll sell you donuts, I'll sell you cakes or regular cakes or whatever, but I can't do that. That's participating in your thing. That's against my religion.
Right.
And should they have been able to do that? And he was, to make them do that? Well, yes. Now, what's libertarian about that? And then it went even further, and I don't know how this evolved to this, but they were like, well, should Jewish people be forced to make Nazis a cake? Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Libertarian, the root word there is liberty. We're all individuals. Shouldn't everybody be able to do or not do whatever they do want to do or not want to do?
And not be forced to by the government.
And not be forced to by the government that's not supposed to exist except for by this much.
Yeah. Show them that how much again? How much?
About like
that much.
Which is just...
Now, what is it now? Compared to that, what is it, like this? Or is it like full screen?
Oh, we can't widescreen.
Okay, I'll be over here, you be over there.
Yeah.
So it's just bad.
It's
just
out
bad.
of control.
Yeah. All right.
I can't vote for him. I can't vote for
you just have to write in your own name, I guess.
Mickey Mouse for president.
I bet he could make it, too, if you get a lot of people saying that,
Well, that's not a new thing.
Okay, well, let's do it then. No, I'm kidding. So it needs to say we're not in good shape. Looking forward to this situation. All right, so let's pick your poison. You're not gonna. Well, you just can't vote, really.
No, my poison
is, withhold the
and
vote.
It is poison. I can't vote for presidential candidate. I will go vote. I've said this in a previous show. I can't vote for president, but I'll go vote for my senator, my congressman, and my local folks running for local office.
Right.
But I'm just going to leave that blank because I can't put my name on anybody running. And believe you me, you will be judged by what you put your name on. And I do believe whoever wins the next thing, the country will go down. And even though I don't claim to be a Republican anymore, even though I am on paper, I don't want a Republican or anybody to vote for, but especially like somebody in the party I used to be in history.
To take it down.
To take it down. I want the other side to be...
kind of the label over.
Right.
Well, I guess one of the things I think about too, and then we can wrap this up real quick, but I feel like people who voted for Obama, they don't want to admit that they made a mistake. Yeah, that's beautiful.
No,
well, does that make sense to you? That they don't want to admit that they made a mistake. So I think if they voted for him, they'll continue to like say, "Oh yeah, he's doing okay." Because I've heard people say that he's doing okay. I mean, literally, I've had people I know say that Obama's doing a good job.
There are a lot of people like that. There are a lot of people that will not admit they're wrong. You know what? I swear on my life.
Yeah. Wait, let me move away.
If no, because
struck by lightning.
This wouldn't happen now. This is for the future. If Trump got elected and he went in there, and he surprised me,
right?
And he wouldn't do it with my vote because I won't vote for him this time. But if he turned out to be, if I was wrong about him, and he did things I thought were really good,
he'd have to have some good people around him. That's the thing. I think,
I mean, I don't think this is going to happen at all.
Right.
This is all fantasy land.
But you're saying you would admit that you were wrong.
I would admit that I was wrong, and I would try to find out. I would rethink my. I'd rewind the past in my head.
Well, I tell you, pray for him because whoever gets in there, because only God can change their heart.
You gotta. You only got what you got, so you gotta pray to God that.
Yeah.
That he gets to them and makes them.
Well, and that
but,
could happen with Obama too, or anybody in there. But he would probably be assassinated if he did, surrender to the will of the Father.
But the point is, I'm not credible if I don't admit my mistakes, because everybody knows what I said.
Yeah,
that's heard me. And if I was wrong about something, I can't go back and go, well, no. That I didn't say that, or that wasn't right, or I misspoke, or whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
No. Well, and that's a politician for you, though.
Right.
I didn't really mean that. That's not what I said.
I would say, thank God, I was wrong. I didn't want to be right on that. I don't want this to happen. What I think is going to happen.
Right.
And I would just be grateful as I could be. And even though I don't like him, he's not a moral guy. He's not an ethics-driven guy.
Right.
But if he actually did constitutional things and made decisions in that manner,
right,
I would even vote for him the next time. Not this time.
Well, unless there was somebody else that was.
Right.
But no, I know what you're saying.
Unless Ted Cruz ran again.
Right.
Yeah. I mean.
Well, you guys, hey, we're gonna cut out. We're not, we gotta close up. So we appreciate your viewing.
Thanks, guys.
And we'll catch you on the.
As always, thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. God bless y'all. Take care.